What's going on, guys? Beastly Gamer here. Welcome to the channel. Today I want to talk to you about PlayStation VR and how Sony really appears to be backing this thing. They want this thing to be successful. And in a way, I'm really excited for it, but in another way, I'm really sad because I see the way that Sony is backing the PlayStation VR. They are head and shoulders in on this thing. They want this thing to be successful. They're not revealing information at the wrong time. They're waiting for their competitors to reveal their information and prices, like they just revealed that this thing is $399, which is a lot cheaper than most of their competitors. They're trying to time it really well. Until the question remains, is this going to be a viable piece of hardware? Are there going to be gains for it? Is it going to be another PlayStation Vita? That's the thing in my mind that kind of makes me sad. I see what appears to be Sony really working hard to make PlayStation VR successful. Will it be? Only time will tell, but one thing we do know is that everybody is deep into the VR space right now. Apparently, there are people out there who really believe that virtual reality is the future of entertainment, not just gaming, the future of entertainment. And it appears that a majority of these multi-billion-dollar companies believe the same thing. Sony, Microsoft, everybody, HTC, Oculus, all these companies are really pushing this VR agenda because I think it's going to be a big thing. But it kind of makes me sad dealing with Sony because if they had pushed I'm going to do some Vita crying now. If they pushed the PlayStation Vita the same way they're doing the PlayStation VR, the Vita probably would be the #1 selling mobile gaming system in the world. I mean, the Vita was incredible. It had so much technology. It could do so many things, but there was just no one supporting it. And the few times they had an opportunity, they had a door open to kick the ball through and get a score. They did things like Call of Duty Black Ops Declassified and Resistance for the PlayStation Vita. The thing, it just makes me mad. I'm not going to cry over spilled milk. It's one of those situations where you're going to look back and you say, oh man, you had a great chance, but you screwed it up. I'm hoping that they don't screw up again with the PlayStation VR because VR is going to be the future. I think it's going to be incredible. And it looks like they're definitely not skimping when it comes to having people developing for this thing. I'll drop a link below, guys. Sony has released a comprehensive list of video game developers making titles for PlayStation VR. There are 230 studios mentioned from the various parts of the world. Some we know about, like Rebellion, making Battlezone, but others are certainly surprises. Like, what could From Software be working on? Perhaps it wants to take another stab at Steel Battalion after its Kinect debacle. Now, I'm not going to go through this whole list, guys. This is a very long list. There's a ton of different developers. I'm just going to go through some of the ones that kind of got me excited. So in Japan, I see Namco Bandai, or Bandai Namco. I love Namco and Bandai. Capcom, of course, is working on games. Digital Works, From Software. Oh my God, I just die to see whatever they're going to do. Konami is working on something. I'm just curious to see what they're going to try to do. Of course, Square Enix. These are big developers, and it's going to be just really awesome to see. In Asia, we got no names that I really recognize, so we're going to move on down to North America. Of course, we got 2K. We've got Devolver Digital. We've got Electronic Arts. We got Harmonix working on something. I don't know if it's going to be a music-based game. It probably will. In Europe, we got Zen Studios. What are they going to be doing? Pinball or pool? Whichever one. It'll probably be awesome. Ninja Theory. Yes. I want to see whatever they're working on in VR. Like I said, guys, there's a ton of developers in this little story. Definitely click on that link so you can check out the full comprehensive list for yourself. But the good thing about this is that Sony actually is busting their ass to make sure developers are putting things out for this. This isn't going to be the PlayStation Camera. This is not going to be PlayStation Move. It is not going to be the PlayStation Vita. And it's not going to be the PlayStation TV. It looks like Sony has really put a huge amount of eggs in this basket, and they want this thing to be a success. And at $400, I think it's going to be huge. In my mind, I think that PlayStation VR has a great chance at being the top when it comes to VR. Not because of the specs or the power, because we all know Oculus, HTC, these other VR headsets are going to be more powerful. But PlayStation's VR could be the most popular because you don't need a new computer. You don't need any new hardware. All you got to do is spend $400 for the headset and bam, you're in. So I'm excited about this, guys. There's a ton of developers working on VR. I can't wait to see Bloodborne on PlayStation VR. It'd be incredible. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. Which developers would you like to see make something for PlayStation VR? Of course, Capcom is there, EA is there, 2K is there. There's going to be a lot of different types of games on this thing, and I'm super excited to see it. I haven't pre-ordered mine. I haven't spent any money on it yet, but day one, I will have it. I'll be playing it, and I'll be loving it. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. Be sure to give a thumbs up and show support, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe now. I'm the Beastly Gamer, and I'll see you guys next time.
Let it go, make my body go, make our bodies high.